The member for Fredericton South and the leader of his party.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm glad to rise to speak at second reading to Bill 14, an act to amend the Motor Vehicle Act. Mr. Speaker, when the proposal was first made to eliminate one of the license plates, front license plates off our vehicles, I didn't think much of it. I thought, well, why? But, you know, what's the difference? So it didn't seem like a big deal. I don't know why anyone would be too excited about the idea, but so what's the harm of it? But I've been persuaded, Mr. Speaker, particularly by school bus drivers, that this is a problem, to lose the front license plate. So it leaves me with the sense that we should just let it be the way it is. And I've got a letter here that was sent to the Premier, copied to me from a retired school bus driver from Moncton. And he says the proposal to stop using front license plates gives almost total freedom from prosecution to drivers who pass school buses stopped with their red flashing lights. For 10 years I was a school bus driver. I was required to report the license number and a description of the driver of vehicles which drove through the flashing red lights. Approximately 80 to 90% of the vehicles which I reported were identified by the front license plate. The jurisdictions who retain front license plates include some of the largest: Ontario, British Columbia, California, and New York. I do not know of any jurisdiction outside North America where only one license plate is used. New Brunswick has used single license plates twice previously in the past, during and just after World War II for metal conservation, and from 1962 to 1968. Then the province returned to two plates to aid law enforcement. He says, I have owned a vehicle registered in New Brunswick as an antique auto continuously since 1985. I'm quite happy to have a front license plate on it. Mr. Speaker, we know that in New Brunswick we have a chronic problem with people passing school buses with their flashing lights on, and it concerns us all, I know. So after hearing from this retired school bus driver and from other bus drivers through the media, Mr. Speaker, I've changed my view on this, and I do believe that we should let it be and keep the two license plates, keep the front license plate on our vehicles, Mr. Speaker. That's really all I wanted to say. So I can't support this bill.